So the president is a racist, and who is surprised, and it doesn't really mean a lot to a lot of people, I guess, unless you're ASAP. It's time for the sit. Let's get into it.
In your favorite city, getting big money Saturday, Sunday, even though it's Monday, fuck with me every day, be a Monday. Now I ain't gotta sell it 'cause you already see it. The way you look, I can tell that you need it, boy. It's on you tonight, yeah. It's on you tonight, yo. If I'm the shot, then you could be.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to The Sit, presented by Icon City News. It's your boy Anye Elite here, joined with my special co-host, Dirty J and Benny B. What's going on, y'all?
What up?
How y'all been? What's been going on?
Shit, I just got back from Atlanta. I had a great time out there. I went to the Trap Music Museum. It was awesome. I gotta say, everybody's there. Like, the energy from the staff from beginning to end was awesome. I met Granny Trap House. She's freaking awesome. Yeah.
Granny.
Post her on my Instagram.
Granny Trap. Okay.
At Vinny Baby.
Okay. All right. So. Okay. So Trap Museum. Okay. So. What's in a trap museum?
So basically, it's most of the artists that made it out of the trap. So they want you at the end of the whole tour, because you go in there and everybody does their own thing. There's not somebody that's constantly dictating which way you should go, because it's kind of like a little maze in there.
Okay.
And at the end, they show you this plaque, and they kind of break down everything, like basically how poverty is, the way people act, what the percentages are of people that don't make it out of the hood. And I think that is amazing that T.I. even did something like that, because it is important for people to know that stuff, and it kind of gives people an inspiration, like, you can make it out, but you have to have goals, you have to have dreams, you have to have drive.
Wow. Well, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. What about you, Dirty J?
Not too much, just living my best regular life, just wearing silky stuff.
Yeah, I see. Now you
know,
came in with right. Show them how you came in. Show them how.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold up, just in case y'all.
Ooh.
Just in case y'all didn't know.
What is?
It's Dirty J's
Who
in this
cares about
thing.
this 90-degree weather in LA?
Okay, it's
Dirty J,
Facts. It's a heat wave across the country, okay? Dirty J don't give a fuck, okay? That's what you do for freaking fashion. Fashion is life.
That's why we're gonna take it off.
Fashion is goddamn life. Shout out to everybody that caught the last episode of The Sit. Okay, so Benny was here. Dirty J is gonna be joining us regularly. And also shout out to Cornell and his whole experience. It was nice having him here.
Awesome. He was such a great guy. He is. Sorry. He is such a great guy.
No, he is a great guy, and lucky for him, it did end up being his daddy. Yeah.
I didn't even watch that.
I know, it's his daddy. So yeah, shout out to him and everything like that. We were gonna have a guest. We're not always gonna have guests, because we're enough. Okay, all right.
In case y'all didn't know,
Tell them.
we're it.
So, but we were supposed to have Fox Giselle joining us. Fox Giselle is a transsexual rapper, in the queer space, and she's probably most notable recently for a lot of antics, regarding, drugs and craziness and stuff like that. And, lucky for her, she has decided to shut down all of her social media and enter into rehab. So we definitely hope that sticks.
Yes.
And, if you or someone, that is, going through something like that, get them help, or, get help for yourself, because, all lives matter.
All lives matter.
Okay. So, we'll be right back with some more hot topics. A$AP Rocky is in jail. He's getting help from an unlikely ally. And somebody got robbed today. We'll be right back. After Pride Blues getting you down,
try Funny Money Rock. 100% LGBT, hip hop and R&B. On Spotify, on Apple Music, and Tidal. Because beyond June, beyond July, our pride is 365. Search Funny Money Rock today.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. So, that whole little thing about somebody getting robbed or whatever, psych. That story is developing, so we'll get back to it. So, A$AP Rocky, he's in jail for beating up white people.
I like how you put that, but the white people was bothering him. He was minding his business to the best of his ability.
But he's in Sweden.
Right.
It's a whole different country. I mean, how many black people are there?
Very, 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 very few. And even though IKEA is, from there and stuff, so apparently, like, I was watching another show, and they were talking about how, like, so in those kind of prisons, you sleep on, like, a yoga mat. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this actually makes sense. Okay, so Kim Kardashian got involved, right? And at first, okay, what do y'all think about Kim Kardashian as a lawyer?
Okay, I'm gonna say I like it because I feel like now she's using her powers for good and not evil. I mean, cause I don't know. I think they're evil. I mean, cause they ruin black men. So now she's taking that and she's using it for good. She's getting black men out of prison.
Yeah. Okay. What do you say?
I think it's a great idea that she's doing that. I mean, why not? Shit. She's done like so many other things. She runs so many other companies. I think she'd be perfect for something like that. Especially with, how much power she has already. Why not use it for good?
Okay. So, overall, I kind of agree. But, for the sake of the show or whatever, let me just go ahead and put it this way.
But damn it, read her then.
So, basically, it's like this. So, this power that we're talking about, right? This power is, a celebrity. And so I think, in a way, it can possibly still be seen as perpetuating more of a have and have-nots and stuff. And so we'll get into it a little later, but when, the guy in the White House was the congresswoman, if it was a Muslim woman with a Make America Great hat again, then, they wouldn't want to deport them. And, and that was supposed to be the defense for not being racist. And I kind of think it feels like that. It feels like, well, if you're on the side, criminal justice for who? Criminal justice for people who kiss Donald Trump's ass only? Like, and is that power? Is that power?
That's so crazy that you said that because I was thinking, like, so now what are they going to do? Are they going to now want A$AP Rocky to join the Trump team? Is that what he's expecting?
Definitely.
I don't know. I feel like that should be shady as fuck if he does.
But you know what? I think so he's actually just on, like, for the record, a prime candidate for Trump's gang. So, like, he said very, like, anti-black things and stuff. Like, yes. And so, he probably, like, he probably already voted for Trump. I don't think that he needed, like, help. So, if he was a voting type kind of person. Right. So, I hope he gets out of jail and everything, but I do think that, Kim is just using this as another episode, something to keep the storyline going and stuff. And you said it first that they wreck black men and stuff like that. And okay,
but them, at the end of the day, I'm glad them brothers is out because that's.
But what brother? Wait, who's out? Well, except the lady.
I thought they already released 3 other.
It was.
Yeah, like 3 other people.
Okay.
I know it's a black.
I know the woman. I remember the woman.
It's about like 3 people.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 people got released already.
Okay.
So she's using her powers
For what?
for good.
Okay.
And not evil. She's not even though she ruined Kanye, just a smidge.
Honestly.
Even if it's for like, even if she's doing it for her own selfish reasons,
Yeah.
it's still for the greater good. Like, I feel like
I hear that.
The universe is using her to use us for whatever fucking bullshit she's about to pull, but at least she's getting people released, you know? Because they've been in jail for so fucking long for non-violent crimes. Like, come on, man. That's stupid.
Yeah, I think it's a distraction, and I think 3 people does not speak to the thousands, hundreds of thousands of us that are in different places, and so, you know, and again, it's he said it's Melania, so I guess Melania and Kim are the talkers, because Trump is saying that Melania was who brought the ASAP Rocky
Melania
to
be best.
yeah yeah. Send her back. No, listen, I'm kidding. Anyway, but
should we get into that right now?
Let's just get into it.
Okay, shit.
Just a couple of notes for you guys really quickly. I don't know what she got. She didn't know if she got someone released, but she did pay someone's rent who got released for a whole year. I don't know if you guys saw that. She paid someone who was released from prison. She paid their rent for a whole year.
Okay, that's
and
check.
Right.
Good point.
Okay, and then far as her being, I don't know if you guys can touch quickly on Wendy Williams actually prompting Kim Kardashian to get involved in the ASAP Rocky thing. I don't know if you guys realize this, but this is
on another show
in about 2 weeks. Right? No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if this ASAP Rocky thing was her own idea. You watched Wendy say that 2 days ago, 5 hours ago. She's now doing it.
And even like,
they called for her to do it. She didn't do it on her own.
Even when he was like responding about that whole Jermaine Dupri thing, he was like, "Oh, I told y'all she was gonna do that."
Well, what does Jermaine Dupri got to do with this?
Oh no, when he was touching bases on the whole Jermaine Dupri topic, that's like the video
I was
that
trying to
it's
throw
on.
it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the video that's in.
So, okay. I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not saying she's the Wicked Witch of the West, okay? All I'm saying is that, you know, hopefully she continues to do this regardless of who's the president. Hopefully, you know, she finds a way to do it on a larger scale. You know, and I, as someone who's, you know, because I don't think she's evil, but I will say reality TV and what is needed a lot of times to keep it going. A lot of times people end up used and stuff, and you know, we just met somebody who just, you know, last week, you know, poured out their whole soul, you know, on a network, and I'm not super sure that you know, they really got, you know, so much out of it that, you know, couldn't, like, if I don't know if more brothers are you know, connecting with their fathers. I don't know if it's happening on a large scale, and you know, I don't know. I guess maybe he didn't get paid. But so moving on, we will be right back with more people going to jail. It looks like R.Kelly's going to jail, and I have a special update on you for the Jussie Smollett case. Okay, there's an exclusive.
In your favorite city, getting big money, Saturday, Sunday, even though it's Monday, fuck with me every day, be a Monday. Now I ain't gotta sell it 'cause you already see it. The way you do it, I can tell that you need it, boy. It's on you, like, yeah. It's on you, like, yo. If I'm the shot, then you could be.
And we're back. Okay, what were you saying, Venice, in the break?
Oh, R. Kelly's already in jail. He made an interview saying that he wanted to be in solitary confinement because he fears for his life. Like those little girls didn't fear for their fucking lives in those locked up rooms.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to that because So from what I heard, okay, and from what the girls say, okay, this sound like they a lot of them sound like they like Well, the two nouns sound like they like being there.
Jocelyn Savage and
You got the. Oh, you got the. Wait.
Yeah, Jocelyn Savage and the other girlfriend.
Okay, so now are they? Do you know their name for research for this, or are they like making something happen?
Well, because they're showing up to the court cases.
Okay.
They went to the trial. Supposedly they had gotten kicked out the Trump Towers when they were doing the investigation when they had locked R.Kelly up. Supposedly.
Where?
And where?
No. What towers?
And the Trump Tower. Okay. The orange president's tower.
I think I have. Is it Azriel Clary? I think is that her name.
Is the other girl?
Yes, Jocelyn Savage is correct.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? Mark my words. It'll be a moment before they're hosting club parties and stuff like here, and they're gonna be in Love and Hip Hop. Watch. Mona Scott. Watch. It's gonna be a minute, just a minute. They gonna be there.
Mona might want to throw him a check because R. Kelly only paid the rent up for the apartment. He only paid it up for a year. So
right.
After that year,
look, you have to see these
Mona,
girls.
they need a check.
How do they look? Wait, we'll throw it up on the airplane.
I ain't gonna lie, they thick as fuck.
Cool.
Like good in a good way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost me for a second.
Jocelyn Savage.
So R. Kelly's latest ladies, the ones that, to my knowledge, they're going to his court cases, like Dirty just said, and
Are they young?
They're of age.
They're 18, right? Like
Yeah.
18, yeah.
but it's like, you know, how long have you been together to be so deep in
Right.
love? Right. Okay. So these are the
Did you
guys.
guys watch Escaping R. Kelly?
You know what? So how many parts were it?
I don't remember. I saw.
I think I did 2. And I think at a certain point it became too much for me.
Yeah, because once his wife got involved and started talking about it, it's like, girl, you was on shows pumping him up.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It makes me think.
Jocelyn Savage and Andrea
Now, Jocelyn, I want to say she's the.
Is it one of them on the show too? Like their family?
Like the parents are saying, yeah. I think one of them is, because one of the parents is saying that they'll pay if she stops messing with R. Kelly, that he'll pay the rent for the year.
Azriel is the smart one, and Jocelyn, she's just the one that sits back and nods her head to whatever Azriel says.
So this one
Is the brain.
Pinky and the brain. Okay. So the brain is just wearing Pinky's outfit today. I can see it though, because because her beat is a little bit more focused.
Mm-hmm.
She came for the cameras. Anyway, also in Chicago, well, God bless them. Also in Chicago, the Chicago police are asking for federal charges to be brought against Jussie for allegedly staging a hoax. Now, I've caught a lot of hell for this because people are like, Anya, as a black gay man, pick a side. Well, why are you talking about this man like this and stuff? You ain't get the memo. He might be wrong, but we're not supposed to be talking about it. And I get a lot of that.
So, my opinion is on Mr. Street Meat.
Ooh.
Because, you know what that was about. It kind of looked like in the beginning that's what he was out for, a little bit of street meat. But come to find out, it's a whole ass setup with the brothers, the news, his family's ties to politics. It's a whole little web of just
So
stuff.
do you think his physical fitness person was working out more than, like...
Oh no, I don't think the African brothers. I don't think.
No, you think they just
I
pay
think they
the
wanted
host,
the
the
check.
blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
like okay, it's a cool little check, cool.
Well, I think that he should have. So they gave him, an opportunity to. So they wanted, I guess, $150,000 for, the cost of the detectives going to go, do all the things and stuff, and he doesn't want to pay this. And so now, they're going after these federal charges, and more videos, have came out and stuff, and I just wonder, because with this guy in the White House, he hasn't yet brought this back around and tried to, make a big deal out of this, but I think once we get to the heat of the election, I think he's going to definitely try and bring this up. And I think that, I don't think we're really prepared. Because I mean, you still have Taraji and people like that, coming out saying, they still support him and stuff.
Well, I think that's because, when you feel like you've had a genuine friend, of course you're going to support them through their trials and tribulations.
Because they know them personally.
Because you know them personally, but also in knowing them personally, you know what your friends are capable of. So I feel like with Taraji, that's a front too. You're just covering. You're putting on a smile, you're playing, doing the song and dance. But Street Meat full of shit. Mr. Street Meat.
Wow.
I think it was, it's just terrible what he did. He does deserve to go to jail for that. It's just like he's making a mockery of the whole, everything that everybody's been fighting for.
That privilege card.
Yeah. Like, even if I would have known him personally, I would have still been like, bro, nah, you weren't right for that one.
Yeah, I agree, and I just hope that we're prepared, for when that comes. Okay, so do we got time for another topic, or are we wrapping up? Okay.
Just break.
Okay. We'll be right
In your favorite city, getting big money, Saturday, Sunday, even though it's Monday, fuck with me every day, be a Monday. Now I ain't gotta sell it 'cause you already see it. The way you come back, I can tell that you need it, boy. It's on you, it's on you. Yo, if I'm the shot, then you could be.
Now we are back. Unfortunately, we ran out of time on some of the topics or whatever. I wanted to get into The Lion King and everything like that. But what should people do if they got some topics for us for next week, guys?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Sorry,
You guys can find me on Instagram at Dirty Jayz. That's DIRTYJAYZ. Just come on, check me out. It's see how I live. I'm always doing something nice, fresh, silky, and smooth.
So y'all don't want to check me out at that Benny Baby. That's BENNIBBY. I'll be posting some new drawings, some new swag. You guys, can follow me there and check out all my work.
Just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, the most awkward thing that's ever happened to you while having sex.
Long ass question.
Farting?
Farting was the most awkward.
You really farted?
Oh, okay.
Like
one word. I like this. One word or less. I mean, wait. Sorry, that's not right. I'll
Okay.
give you 2 words at most.
In 2 words, describe it. Okay. What's the most embarrassing thing? Well, shit, it is very embarrassing. But I feel like it's levels to this lifestyle. So it happens. Shit happens. It happens.
Shit happens.
to me.
They fucking assholes,
Nose bite.
Some might pitch your nose when it's sex.
Oh my god.
You
yes.
can't elaborate if you want to know more. Next episode, sorry, hate to cut in. You want to know about that story?
Okay. What you got?
Oh my gosh. A guy was hitting the doggy style and he fell on me when he did it. I thought he had. It was so weird. I was like.
I don't want to do this one. You're watching The Sit on iconcity.net.
In your favorite city, getting big money, Saturday, Sunday, even though it's Monday, fuck with me every day, be a Monday. Now I ain't gotta sell it 'cause you already see it. The way you come back, I can tell that you need it, boy. It's on you, it's on you.
What's up, it's your boy Anye. If you like the videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And for more inclusive urban entertainment, hit up www.iconcitynews.com.